Transparency is another one. It's such a hot buzzword that everyone talks about transparency now.
I know.
It's like, I think it's widely accepted as like a must.
Yes.
But what does that look like? And I think that's really the tough part. It's such a broad thing. And so I think consumers, for example, when a salesperson goes back and forth to the desk and they're getting pricing approval or whatever, like the perception of that from a consumer is, I'm getting screwed over, right? They're trying to figure out a way. And so there's just things like that even from a communication, we can make sure the consumer understands what's really happening here. Because otherwise I'm just feeding into my own, okay, they're going back there to try to figure out how to get me to pay more money. I talked about the issue of consumers wanting validation. There's this talk about transparency, but you could be really upfront, but if you don't make the consumer feel like they're getting a fair price, it doesn't matter whether you give them the lowest price. They have no benchmark to understand that this is a great price. So I think that whole explanation of pricing and the benchmarks in some cases of helping the consumer understand how this compares to the market. I just want to make sure that I'm not paying more than my next door neighbor.
Exactly. I want to feel comfortable. I want to feel like, that I'm trusting the information that's coming back to it. And I find in dealerships, it's these mountains and valleys in our processes, these highs and these lows, these ups and the downs, and that seems to be causing that lack of transparency because, 1 minute we're doing this and then we're all the way back down, and it's like, it blows my mind that we're still, but we want to change, but we're not doing it. We're saying it.
Yes.
There's a lot of dealerships out there go, no, man, I want to change. And then someone comes in to buy a car, they fill out a piece of paper, to your point, the salesperson disappears into an office for 10 minutes with no clue what the hell is going on back there. Then they come back with their, depending on the dealership, handwritten numbers, all right, in handwriting that may not even be legible in the first place, right? And as consumers, we're just expected to take that this is right, this is correct, like this is honest.